All right, so we're back with another update to the setup. This time, I'm with the famous Create Original Frames. Sean Kelso Pro Model frames. It's like a mirror image thing. I can insert anything I want right here to make it look however I want, but I think this looks really, really cool, especially with the silver hardware. Right off the bat, my wheels have never spun better. I have this set up anti-rocker right now because it's a very low frame. I won't be scraping this frame on the ground, it doesn't look like, but the way that the metal inlets are set up, they're not super tight on the wheel, so the tightness comes from tightening the axle. That way there's not like a ton of pressure on the core stopping it from spinning. This thing, I've never had my wheels spin this smooth before. Like, it's still going. It is so nice. Another thing about these is this definitely the lightest frames I have. I held all my frames next to each other, and this one it felt like the lightest. I didn't actually weigh them all. Look how low they are. Super low. I think these might even be lower than my Kizer Fluid 4s. And the cool thing about the Factions is they have wheel wells cut out in the front and the back. So I could probably even fit 65mm wheels on this frame, even though this frame technically is supposed to max out at 59mm. The Faction sole plates have so much space right there. You're good to go. Today I'm gonna be doing a lot of sole grinds. I know in the last couple of videos I've been doing tons of sole grinds, but as you can remember from when I learned front size as well, I really like to just grind my tricks out, you know? I wanna get really good at these. I wanna be able to nail sole grinds every time before I start trying to nail them out in the open. It is like 63 degrees today. It's the day of the eclipse, and I'm pretty excited to skate. I went to the dentist this morning. I got a couple fillings, and I've been waiting the whole time for the numbness to go away because I have this bad tendency to like stick my tongue out like I'm Michael Jordan, and I didn't want to accidentally bite my tongue off while I still had anesthesia and my mouth was numb. So that's worn off. Let's get these boots on and some sole grinds. I'll tell you how they feel afterwards. Seems smooth. A jump. Ooh, that feels good. Immediately, I can tell I'm the lowest to the ground I've ever been before. I even feel like I have to jump a little bit higher just to get on this, which isn't a bad thing. It just takes an adjustment. The frames just passed the wrong channel test. I locked in on the front channel between the toes. It slid perfectly, like expected. What I also noticed about these frames is their sidewalls are a lot thicker. And what that does, gives you a ton of wheel bite protection. Obviously I'm skating anti-rocker, so I have plenty of protection. But now I kind of understand why some of the really good skaters, like Sean Kelso, can skate these frames flat. I haven't slipped one single time. Remember last video how I was slipping constantly? I am using the same wheels I was using before as well. I don't think I've done this angle before, but let's see what it looks like. Trying to get lower. I got pretty low on that one, right? Yeah, it's the first one I missed in a while. I actually love these frames. I've been doing sole grinds for 25 straight minutes and I've never felt better. Every time I land a trick, I like bite down on my tongue. Good thing I waited until the numbness wore off. I definitely would have bit a hole in my tongue. I'm sweating so much right now, holy. More sole grinds. All right, let's get a new camera angle. Woohoo! I think I got low there. That's exactly 30 minutes and 10 seconds of skating, or really sole grinds. That is the end of the session. I really enjoyed these frames so far on the first run. These are my favorite frames that I've used so far. I've used the Kizer Fluid 4s, I've used the Kizer Shift Unlimited, I used the Kizer X Freestyle, I used the stock Roces frames, and I used the USD Aeon integrated frame. And so far, I don't know what it is about these, but they feel amazing. I'll tell you what I think it is. The fact that they're so low, it makes it feel like I'm on an Aeon. I feel planted on the ground, almost like I'm walking. And then the fact that the bottom gives me plenty of room to lean over the boot and push. As you guys noticed yesterday or the day before, I kept slipping off because when I went to go push at an angle, my frame was slipping on the ground. This frame is not only higher up on the wheel, but it's also tapered already, while other frames are squared off at the bottom. So this one gives you a lot more clearance to be able to push. And on top of that, it also has wider walls, which offers a ton of wheel bite protection, and overall it just feels very solid. I don't feel any back and forth flex at all, which I kind of felt with the Kizer shifts, because the Kizer shifts are so modular and they're a lot taller than these frames. I felt a little bit shaky under my feet at certain times, and when I went to push, I would lean over the boot so much that I was sliding, and all the issues were kind of exasperating themselves. But this is like the complete opposite type of frame. Plus it looks amazing. Look at that thing. It's gleaming. Normally, as you guys have seen before, it takes me like 10-15 attempts just to get warmed up and just to start landing my sole grinds. But this time, I think I only missed like 2 or 3 at the beginning, and then I was consistently locking in. And the entire session, I think I only missed like maybe 5 or 6 of them out of who knows how many. Originally, I was gonna plan to try to get 100 sole grinds today, but I thought that was maybe a little bit out of my capabilities. I didn't bother counting them, but we skated for almost exactly 30 minutes and I got a ton of them. I'm very happy, both with these frames, these boots, my fit with these boots, and the progress that I've been making lately. I know my transition skating isn't very good, but I'm so happy to be doing sole grinds. With that being said, I will see you guys next time.